Right, welcome back to Carp Rigs Made Simple. This is a channel where we take you through pretty much all of the most common carp rigs used today, and we take you through step by step. That's what's different about this channel, which allows you to learn each step and practice that each step at a time, and you will quickly become proficient at all of the, as I said, most common rigs used today. A lot of people shy away from tying some of these rigs, but they really are very, very simple once you know how. But when we take you through step by step, it just breaks it down for you and makes it far less complicated. On that note, today I'm going to introduce you to a probably the most simple rig that we'll tie. It basically is a hook, a bait and some fluorocarbon, and it is called the Basic Complicated Rig. I think made famous by a guy called Steve Renyard, and when I first saw this I was sort of blown away at the simplicity of it, really. But it is called the Basic Complicated Rig because it is so basic, and yet the mechanics of it are quite complex. So very, very simple to tie, but incredibly effective. So let's move on and show you how to tie it. Okay guys, let's start with the rig. What I would say is please, at this stage, please subscribe guys. It really helps the channel along, and as we create these videos, we're doing them all of the time. If you press the bell icon, you'll get them first. So without further ado, I'm gonna move on. So what I need first is again a material, hook link material. Now this is a fluorocarbon or a nylon material we use with this rig, a stiff type material, not excessively stiff, and need it to be reasonably supple, so not a sort of a 25-pound boom type material. This is the 15-pound Rigmarole Cam H2O. Got a quite a nice suppleness to it, that still maintains the rigidity that we need for this particular rig. So again, the final rig is going to be about 7 inches. So we're going to pull off around about 12 inches of this material. So we don't get too much wastage. We're going to snip that off. And what we're going to do with this is very, very basically start off with just a normal overhand loop that we would use to create any hair. Yeah, so create a loop. Create another loop and fold this this over, just a normal overhand knot. It really is as simple as that, and we're just going to use this to create our hair. Yeah, so give that a little pull, give it a little pull on the tag end, and we're literally going to snip off the excess, and all we've done is created just a little overhand loop there. Yeah, simple as that. And what that allows us to then do is to take a bait. Now we need to be using quite a big bait with this rig. I have used them sort of with 15 mils, I've used them with doubles, etc., but really an 18 mil is perfect for this. So if we just place that on just a normal splicing tool we're using here, and we're gonna pop the bait onto that hair. Okay, once again, even with this, do it neatly. You know, you don't want a massive, great exit hole. And then all we'll do is just place the little bait stop in the back of the bait, and we've just created a bait on a hair. It's as simple as that. First step, very, very simple. Okay, for our second step, we're going to introduce the hook. Now, again, it's absolutely critical that you use an outturn eye here. I've just got a prototype hook here that I had with me, but whatever pattern you use, it has to be an outturned eye hook. Absolutely critical. Okay, and what we're going to do is with this hook, we're going to take our section where we've just tied the bait, and we're going to run the hook link through the back of the eye, so coming from the back of the eye towards the point of the hook, and we're going to pull the bait right up to where the hook is. Now this is the critical piece here. What I want to do is get the bait to a point where, as I trap it with my fingers in the eye here, and I run the hook down, it just touches the top of the bait, so it just has to just skim the bait as it goes past. Yeah, you see that, just skimming the top of that bait as it goes past. Yeah, that's just about the perfect distance. And what I'm going to do is trap that hair there, and I'm going to start to tie what would be the knotless knot. So I'm going to grab the main hook link section behind the hook, and I'm going to start wrapping it round the shank of the hook. So I'm going to go around once, twice, 3 times. Now normally I would carry on going and create a knotless knot, but what I'm going to do is, at this stage, is I'm going to drop that bait. See, I've let that bait go. And now this is the critical piece here. In order to create the angle that we need, I'm going to come the other side of that hair now. I'm going to let the bait go, and I'm going to go on the other side of this hair, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what I've basically done there is gone 3 times down, let the hair go so that it comes back away, and I've gone the other side of the hair, and so I've gone around 6 times. Yeah, so you can see the hair exiting halfway down the shank of the hook. And then I'm just going to place my hook link back through the back of the eye as you would with a normal knotless knot. And so I've created this beautiful angle now, so that the hair exits halfway down the shank of the hook. Right, so you can see what we've created is this beautiful angle here with the hair exiting early out of the back of the shank of the hook, and that's the key to this rig. So you have this very aggressive rig. The hook sits incredibly proud, and you can see even in my palm there, it's really angry. It wants to catch hold, and it's an incredibly effective but amazingly simple rig. Okay, that's the end of that step. Right, all that's left now is to add the rig sleeve. Now once again, this particular rig, it was tried in lots of different lengths, and the ultimately effective length was deemed to be 7 inches, so that's exactly what we're going to do now. So as always, we'll place on a rigmarole rig sleeve on the other end. And there we go, very unusual for me with my eyesight, that's first time, but we'll place that rig sleeve on and we'll slide it up to the rig. And I'm going to bring my rig safe here. Again, accuracy is the key, and I'm going to place the bottom of the hook on the 7 here, and I'm going to slide the end of the rig tube up to the 0. And I'm going to hold that there. Take my rig safe out of the way, and as usual I'll pinch the end of the rig sleeve, grab the end of the hook link at the other end of the rig sleeve, and slide that rig sleeve out of the way. Now where I'm pinching the hook link, I create my loop and just tie a simple overhand loop. Nothing complicated there. Get my puller tool and give that a little pull. Same with the tag end, make sure that's nice and bedded down. snip off the excess, and then I'll slide my rig sleeve right up and pull that knot and loop just inside, just leaving a little bit of the loop protruding. And once again, that allows us to finish off the rig with the puller tools. Give it a good old stretch. The Cam H2O stretches once again beautifully straight. Get rid of my rig tools, and there we have the basic complicated rig. Got this incredible flexible hair section here that exits early from the hook. Very, very aggressive, very, very effective, excellent, with little PVA bags. Fantastic, give it a go.